Hello student. Today we are going to discuss about the explicit equation. It is also called as Poisson's equation. Yes. So generalized form of this Poisson's equation, which is known as d square u on d square dx square. So it is also called as dava square u by dava x square plus dava square u over dava square y, which is equal to function in terms of x and y. Yes. So in case of this is equal to means there is a right term which is present in the Poisson's equation. In case of Laplace equation, this is equal to 0. That already we have discussed the Laplace equation. So in the Poisson's equation, this is the function which is in terms of x and y. Yes. So I have to take that first example for that Poisson's equation. Solve the equations. Del square 2 which is equal to minus 10 x square plus y square plus 10 over the square mesh side. So this is the square mesh. Which type of mesh is there? There is a square mesh with the side x which is start x and y which is start from 0 and x and y which is end with 3 with u is 0 on the boundary and mesh length is 1. So from that given data, I have to draw the mesh. Yes. So along this, I have to draw the x. So this direction is called as x direction. This is called is y direction. X and y, which is starting from 0, means initially there is a 0 value. Yes. After that, which is x and y, which is end with 3. So 1 x direction is 1, 2, 3, whereas y direction is 1, 3. So this is the point where we are getting that the value of along this direction x is 3 and y is equal to 3. Yes. So this is the square mesh that I have to consider it, and they have to say that u is equal to 0 on the boundaries. Means everywhere the values of u along this mesh side which is equal to 0. So everywhere if you have to check that the value of u is 0. Okay. So I have to find out the values of u1, u2, u3 and u4. Intermediate values that I have to find out. Okay. So how to find out this value that we have to discuss it. So what they are giving that I have to write down the given data, which is the function which is in terms of x and y, where which x is present, y is present. Yes. So initially x and y is equal to 0 and end with that x and y which is equal to 3. Here there is a x direction. If you have to check that this is the x direction and this is the y direction. The coordinate of this point is 3 comma 3. Yes. So if you have to check that u is equal to 0 and h is nothing but the step size. H is called as step size, means then given that square mesh means the distance between these 2 points is equal to 1. This is also 1. This is also 1. In that case, this value is equal to 1. So h is nothing but this value. Distance between these 2 points is called as h, which is they are giving, which is equal to 1. Yes. So after that, we have to form that the simultaneous equation. So first, we have to go for the calculation of u1 value. Yes. So if you have to check that, I have to make this rhombus where that u1 has a center. Yes. So I have to make this rhombus from that square mesh. Yes. So I have to write down the corner points of this rhombus 0, 0, u2 and u3. and the center point is equal to u. Yes, so I have to make this rhombus, and from that rhombus I have to formulate the simultaneous equation. Yes. So for that u1, we have to find out the coordinates of u1. So if you have to check that the coordinates of u1, so along this direction means x direction, which is equal to 1. Whereas in y direction, there is 1 from 1 and from 2. So coordinate of u1 is 1 comma 2. Means along the x direction, x is equal to 1. Along the y direction, y is equal to 2. Yes. So coordinates of this u1 is equal to 1 comma 2. Whereas the coordinates of u2 is equal to 2 comma 2. Then u3, if you have to find out the u3 coordinates, which is equal to 1 comma 1. And for u4, this is the 2 and this is the 1, means 2 comma 1. So that coordinates we have to find out the u1, u2, u3, u4, means along this x direction the value, and along the y direction we have to find out the value. So here I have to write down along the x direction for u1 there is a 1 value, whereas along the y direction there is a 2 value. Yes, and this is the standard formula which is used to finding out the u1. Yes, so what is that? So u1, which is equal to 1 upon 4 into corner points, all these addition of corner points. So these all these are the corner points of the rhombus. Addition of corner point of rhombus. So 0, u2, u3 and 0. Okay, so these are the additions I have to write down, and minus h square. H is nothing but the step size, and function which is write down x and y. Yes, so 0 0 u2 u3 plus h is equal to 1, h square is 1 square is equal to 1, and we have to put that function f of xy. Yes, so x square, so that I have to find out here. So how to find out that function f of x and y, which is equal to minus 10 into bracket x square plus y square plus 10. So in that case, x is equal to 1 and x is equal to 2. Here we have to put it and find out the function xy. Yes, so which is equal to 150. So here we have to put it the value of function in terms of x and y, and we have to make that first simultaneous equation. So this is nothing but the first simultaneous equation. So u1, u2, u3 along the left hand side, where that constant value I have to put on the right hand side. Yes, so this is the first equation. So after that, we have to calculate the simultaneous equation for the second, means at that time u2 as a center, and we have to make this rhombus, second rhombus, and the coordinates of u2 is equal to 2 comma 2. Yes, along the x direction x value is 2, along the y direction y value is 2. So after that, these are the corner points u1 0, 0 and u4. If you have to check that, I have to draw the rhombus for calculating the value of u2. u2 as a center, u1 0 0 u4, these are the corner points. Yes, and the coordinates of u2 that I have to write down. So along the x direction 2 and y direction 2. Yes, so this is the formula. u2 is equal to 1 upon 4 and addition of corner points minus h into f of xy. So we have to find out the value of f of xy. So this is the function which is in terms of xy. Here we have to put the values of x and y. So x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 2. Here x square and y square, put it and find out the value of f of xy. After finding out the values of f of xy, we have to put this value and make that constant. So along this left hand side, along this left hand side there are unknowns, and right hand side there is a constant. So this is the second simultaneous equation. Yes, so this is the second simultaneous equation. After that we have to make that another rhombus. So this is the another rhombus where that u3 has a center. Yes, and another rhombus which is u4 as a center. Hence, in that u3 case, the coordinate of u3 is 1 comma 1 and coordinate of u4 is 1 comma 2. Yes, so I have to draw the rhombus separately here to calculate the value of u3. Yes, so for that purpose x and y coordinates are 1 comma 1. So these are the corner points of rhombus. So addition of corner points 1 upon 4, addition of corner points minus h into f of function which is find out in terms of x and y. Here you have to put that the value of x, y, and then you have to find out the function f of x. Yes. So from that, along again we have to find out the third simultaneous equation. This is the constant, and these are the unknowns. Yes. So for after getting this third simultaneous equation, we have to go for the fourth simultaneous equation where that u4 as a center and these are the corner point of rhombus. Okay, so the coordinates of that u4 is 2 comma 1. Yes, along the x direction 2 value, y direction there is a value of 1, then 1 upon 4 addition of corner points minus h square into f of x and y. So again function I have to calculate in that function f of x y. So this is the 150. Yes. So I have to write down the simultaneous equation for u4 minus u2 minus u3 and which is equal to 150. So from equation number 1 and 4, if you have to check that the equation number 1 and 4, yes, equation number 1 where it is. So this is the equation number 1. On the left hand side there is a 150. u1, u2 and u3 values are there. u1, u2, u3 values are there, which is equal to 50, 150, and again u4, u2, u3 value which is on the. So right hand side which is common for equation number 1 and 4. So I have to, from that we can say that u1 is equal to u4 because u3 and u2, if you have to check these two equations, u3, u2, u3, and here equation number 1, u2, u3 is cancelled. So 4u1 which is equal to 4u4. Yes, 4 get cancelled. So u1 is equal to u4. From that two equation you have to equate it left hand right hand side which is same. So this equation which is same. So u2, u3 get cancelled. So 4u4 which is equal to 4u1. So u1 is equal to u4. Yes, so from these two equations we have to. Yes, so how many equations we are getting? So four simultaneous equation, but in that case u1 and u4 which is same, so only three simultaneous equation that we have to solve by using that the matrix formation ax is equal to b. So this is the a matrix, this is the x matrix, and this is nothing but the b matrix. So X is unknown matrix that we have to find out the U1, U2, U3, and U1 is equal to U4 that I have to write down. Yes. So from these first three equations, I have to write down it is in the matrix format. So these equations, simultaneous equation, and by using that Gauss elimination method, we have to solve this matrices. So this is the upper triangular matrix where these are values are 0. Yes. So by using that backward substitution, we have to find out the value of u3 first, then u2, and then we have to find out the u1. So u3, we are getting that value of u2, then u1, which is equal to u4. So here I have to write down all these values for this Poisson's ratio problem. So if you have to check that this is about that Poisson's ratio, in that they are giving that the mesh with that, in that case there is a zero value. That's why it is very simple. But in some case these values are given, then in that case it is quite difficult as compared to this problem. Yes, so this is about the Poisson's equations. Yes, or it is also called as elliptic equation, which is in the form of this. So thank you for listening.